Yeah, so it was the beginning of last year in the first semester, and COVID had just hit Queensland and we were in lockdown. And Powdered Change at my University of Queensland, challenged us to catch up with somebody online and with the emphasis on having a spiritual conversation with them. And I instantly thought of Darcey. I wanted to check up on how he's going, because it had been around 3 months in Schoolies, or 2 months in Schoolies when this happened. So I sent him a text message and I was like, hey, how are you going since the last time we met? Hope you're doing well. Would you be interested in catching up over Zoom or Messenger and maybe going through the Bible? And he replied like, yeah, we're really keen to do that. And so we did that. And then the first time we met on Zoom, we discussed how we were going in our spiritual journey, and he had started reading the Bible, which is really encouraging to hear. And he wanted to know more. And so I challenged him. I was like, hey, do you want to catch up each week and go through the book of Mark together? We can go as slow or as fast as you like. And you can ask as many questions as you like as well. I don't know all the answers, but I'll do my best. And that began the journey of me and Darcey meeting up every week and going through the Bible. We started with Mark, obviously. And I found it really funny because some of the moments that it took me ages to get in my spiritual faith, he got so quickly and so instantly. I can't pinpoint one in particular, but I was like, oh man, I can't believe you got that so quickly. That took me so long to get. I think just his eagerness to learn more about Jesus and the Bible is just so evident in the way he asks those honest questions, and just the realization that he doesn't know everything. He's like, I actually understand this. Can you, and I know you've said this before, but can you explain that again? I'm like, yeah, sure. I didn't really get to know him that well at Schoolies, but just through the hour-and-a-half conversations on Zoom, it's been cool to see his journey. Yeah, and he asked me a lot about the resurrection of Jesus and his death and all that stuff. And it's like, oh, I've heard about this stuff, and I heard people say, love one another as I have loved you, but I just wouldn't know where that came from. And like, oh, now I know where it is. It's in the Bible, and I can point people towards that. So that was really encouraging to see. And then once we finished Mark, I was like, hey, do you want to read another book of the Bible? It's like, yes, I would love to do that. So we're in chapter 23 in Acts. So it's been a while going through Acts, but it's been really cool, been really encouraging.